If you've lost weight in the past and you've never quite managed to keep it off, you've lost the weight, then gained more back than you originally lost, and you're in this constant cycle of trying to lose the same 10 to 20 kilos year after year, this video is actually going to make you quite angry. The thing is it's not actually your fault. You've only been shown a small portion of what it actually takes in order to lose fat and keep it off. And that last word's so important, keep it off. If you give me just less than 10 minutes, I'll show you why you keep falling into this vicious cycle and how to solve it. My name's Anton Danyluk and I've been a fitness coach for the last 15 years. In that time, I have helped tens of thousands of people completely transform their bodies, lose weight, keep it off, and completely transform their lives. In that time, I've developed a full system that was just my way of coaching, but I've realized that no one's doing it and no one's teaching it. So that's exactly why I'm going to break down every aspect of this throughout my content going forward. So let's break down what actually happens. You see yourself in the mirror and you're disgusted with what's looking back. Or someone takes a photo of you and you can't believe you've let yourself go. So you decide to jump on the next big diet trend. And over the years, I've seen them all. We've had the Atkins diet, we've had low fat diets, we've had keto, we've had paleo, we've had carnivore. Now more recently, the GLP-1s are coming in. There is all different fads over the years that come about that promote fast fat loss. And that is the problem. It is all looking for that fast, quick result. And we need to focus on building the solid foundations. You would not build a house on sand, otherwise it would fall down. And that is exactly what most people are doing with their fat loss journey, is they are building no foundations so that when they do get the results, if they even get to that stage, then it's just all crumbling apart. So there's a few scenarios that actually happen when we follow these fad diets. All of them pretty much promote low calories that are unrealistic and unsustainable. Now what happens in this time is, first and foremost, when we're losing as much weight as we're losing, we're not actually losing as much fat as we could be. We're dropping a lot of muscle mass because our body is essentially just trying to grab energy from other places in our body that isn't just the fat, which will break down the muscle, and therefore we then lose more muscle and fat, and yes, the weight comes down. When we lose more muscle, we're not burning as much calories at resting as we should be. I almost want you to think of it like a Range Rover and a Fiat 500. The Fiat 500 is a 1 litre engine, the Range Rover is a 5 litre engine. If we drive 10 miles in them both, which one burns more fuel? Of course the Range Rover, and your body is exactly like that. So we want to maintain as much muscle, if not build muscle, to make sure that we're keeping that engine optimizing as best we can. Secondly, with these diets, because they are so restrictive, most of us don't even make it to the end and we feel like we've failed. Yes, we lose weight within the first few weeks and we feel great about that, but it's unmaintainable, unsustainable, and then we usually binge and don't make it to the end feeling like we've failed again. Then we've got the second scenario where you do keep it going for a certain period of time and then you plateau off. So let's think about what actually happens in that situation. You're not giving your body enough energy to rest, never mind do everything else such as your training, things you do in your life, go to your work, your steps, etc. So your body doesn't recognize that at first. It's like, okay, no problem, there you go. There's some extra energy. And of course, that's going to come from fat, it's going to come from some muscle. Your body's breaking down things in your body to give you energy, hence why you're losing weight. Now, after a period of time, your body starts to think, wait a minute here, you're not giving me enough energy to rest, never mind do the other things that we spoke about. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to get very good at reserving this energy because you keep taking this. So I have to get better at holding on to this. So essentially what your body does in that moment is start to slow down the metabolism. So now you're eating low calories and you're not getting the results. So therefore, it's not worth it anymore. So you go back to eating the way you did before and you gain all the weight back and more. And the reason you always gain it back and more is because your metabolism is now slower than what it was when you begun. So when you start eating the same foods as you were eating previous to this, your metabolism is now slower than what it was at the start of that journey. So you're actually in a worse position. But here's the problem. The person then thinks a few months later when they've gained all this weight back and more, that diet worked for me, so I'm going to go back on it. And then they just repeat that vicious cycle. And that's exactly what yo-yo dieting is. Now let's look at the third scenario, Let's say you've done everything correctly. You've slowly but surely brought your calories down week after week. You've increased your output as well with your steps and your cardio. You've now achieved the results that you wanted to achieve, but now your activity is high, your calories are low, and you think that you have to maintain that to maintain the results. You've not added in the next phase, which is slowly reducing the activity down and increasing the calories up to a maintenance point. And that is a massive part that most people miss out on and why they're never able to maintain these results. I know if you're watching this video, at least one of these scenarios has happened to you. The good news is I've created a full 6-phase system across my 15 years of coaching. In the next video, I'm going to break down each individual phase, why you should be doing it, and what you should do specifically in that phase. So let's stop going round in this vicious cycle trying to work it on your own. Check out the next video and make sure you subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, which is going to help you lose weight, but more importantly, help you keep it off.